Realize it, they've put together almost $250 some million in just a little bit of time, 3 times the federal budget the state gets. So they have more money for the school system in Colorado than they've been getting from the country. It's things like that that make me laugh because people, nowadays money rules everything. Cash rules everything around me, baby. Wu-Tang. And it's true. Now that it's like there's so much money in legalizing hemp and recreational cannabis that no one's really fighting against it. It's kind of funny. You guys don't have to take these. I'm just always put invites out when I first walk into my house. I can queue up a job anytime. Like, make sure you guys.
Jobs, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to make sure I have all my vests. And
can I go into your house that stars?
I think you have to pay to get the stars off. Yeah, Bill Ince, I agree. Now, H1Z1, to me, I didn't really like it as much as DayZ, but I liked it. It was just, to me, like H1Z1's the not as hardcore, not as serious, version of the survival zombie game, whereas DayZ is just so realistic and so serious. And I think that we need to have a little bit of each. You need to have that survival game that's just so hardcore realistic that you have to want it, and then you have to have that slightly fun one. Dying Light is another one. It's fun. It's completely unique on its own right, but you don't have to worry about like breaking your leg because you jumped off some stairs or something. Smite, love it. Get into it. I just, like I said, I hurt my sciatic nerve, and sitting just aggravates it, so. And there's nothing wrong with not sitting. Oh, I broke my butt.
I just love saying that because it sounds funny.
I broke my butt. Now, I have to admit, too, a lot of the reasons I don't like to stream PC games, though, is just the fucking goddamn taxing of the GPU, CPU. I've got a nice computer, and, it still gets taxed hard. Like, I can play H1Z1, Dying Light, and DayZ with ease, but when I go to stream them through open broadcast software or something, I drop down to like 15 frames per second.
Yeah, you tried streaming it a couple weeks ago, and it wasn't working.
Oh, yeah, I know H1Z1's an alpha, so's DayZ. I know they're going to be adding a lot into it. I think H1Z1's a great game, but, there's certain aspects to it that are more about us having fun than that, like, hardcore, I have hypothermia, I've got, I like it. I think it's a good, I got on it for free. They sent me the alpha for free. It's a fun game.
For what?
H1Z1.
Oh, nice.
I like it. I like it in DayZ equally. But I think that a lot of people compare the two, and I think there's only a little bit of comparison. And they're both survival games with zombies involved. 15, 20 other games are coming out with that same genre, but DayZ really hit it home first, so I kind of stick to DayZ more. I know a lot of people that made their stream and YouTube channels off DayZ that basically just threw it out the window when H1Z1 came out because they just want to stay on the hot one. They don't care. Now, what's really cool, Mike, is now when I start up a job, the vote screen will be almost all jobs.
And that's really fresh.
Yeah.
I kind of like that.
Yeah, because before we'd have to go through vote screen like, oh, it's all parachuting, it's all this, it's all that.
Can I have some on that list, too?
Yeah,
we're about to
nice sideburns.
Thanks, man. I want to get bong hit too before I go.
Well, we're gonna start the job in the apartment, so we can.
I'm in right now. Like myself too.
Well, that's my rule. My guy smokes, I smoke. I smoke, he smokes. Unfortunately, I ran out a couple days ago.
Oh, my girl's coming up tomorrow.
Next week, not this coming week, like next Monday through Friday, but the following Monday through Friday, my girl's going to New York, and I'll be here all by myself.
Really?
Yeah. Hopefully, I'll get some good smoke, and we can
Dude,
get some game on.
I'm leaving for Philadelphia tomorrow. I'll be there till the 29th.
Nice. Yeah, she's
Yeah.
leaving like on the 30th for New York with Dimitri. He always used to go with his dad to his dad's adopted parents out in New York City every spring break, but his dad's dead. So now his grandma and them on that side pay for the flight, and he's too young to go, 3 blocks down the road by himself. So I mean, he's 12 in May, but he's a very immature 12, He's his observational skills are about a 7-year-old. He gets hit by cars almost walking across the street. He just doesn't pay attention. Some city kids are like sharp as tacks to the city. He's kind of, off in imagination land. Nothing wrong with that. I was the same way, Just
I'm gonna be hammered by the time we start.
Nice. Well, we got another guy coming on, Fear. He'll be coming on in about an hour or so for sure, and he was doing the heist with us, so we can do it then.
Yeah.
Now, here's the downside about the heist. When you host a heist, you have to pay either 10, like 40, 50, and $100,000 or whatever. And if you decide to stop the heist completely and do a different heist, you have to lose that startup money. So, like, I put $100,000 out for this heist, which is kind of a shitty thing because, like, I make less money than anyone for doing the heist.
Well, you should just do the math. You should just do the math and keep it like.
Well, the setups pay you $20,000 each, so we did 5 setups. So I'll make $120,000 plus another $250,000 tops. So I can make $370-some thousand. The first time you do the heist, you get a $100,000 bonus. So if it's your first time, you could make from setup 1 through setup 5 and the heist, you could make up to $500,000 each.
Yeah.
For people.
I drank too much.
I'm not sure we're getting into this job.
Just leave the house.
I'll leave the house.
Shouldn't have to, but like when heist came out last week, the servers were just shit. Like we spent more time in like loading screens than. Oh yeah, it was horrible. Tim was like, "Oh, my internet's down right now. I'll be back next week," and I'm like, "Don't worry, you're not missing anything." Like it would take us maybe like 40 minutes to queue up one little chunk of the heist. Make sure you have a couple $100 on you too, so you can start the job.
Yeah. There we go.
Nice. Yeah, Ambulance, I can't really do shooter games on the computer. That's what's really hard. I used to be nothing but an Unreal Quake tournament player back in like 2000. Mouse and keyboard all the time. Every game, that's all there was, because all there was PS1. PS2 was just coming out. There was no online game or anything like that. Now, I don't know what this one pays, but it's one of the hardest Gerald jobs, and they have a new pay quota. So jobs that are harder pay more. If you have more people, higher levels, it pays more. So this could pay anywhere from like 15 to 20,000. I don't know. Like, I'm sure the servers are still being taxed. They're probably like slowly building them back up. Interesting. I've never seen this screen before.
What?
Like it faded to black, but it did it in a way that like was just different than I've seen. It's all good. Oh, time space continuum issues.
Huh? You were in each other.
Mutton chops. All right, we got time. Hit that bong. Hit that whiskey. I like the new pre-made outfits you can put on.
Let me hit the whiskey. I'm in bong.
Whatever. Let me hit the whiskey bong.
There we go.
The whiskey bong. I wonder if this
Bong
house
with
has the heist set up on the same position. Oh, it does. Nice. So you can host the. This is like my higher heist room. That's nice. I wish you could do the heist with less people if you wanted to, but I get why you can't. Because they're like I said, they're not the biggest profit maker. So far, they don't make any money profitable-wise compared. The time and energy spent, you could do a lot more money just doing races. But it's a nice change of pace. And since you can have a heist going in your heist room while you're doing free roam, in between doing jobs, in between doing playlists, it's really nice. If you had to start the heist and you couldn't do anything else till you finished it, that would suck. Little outcasts. Crumbling the herb. There we go.
One more pop after this, then I'm done.
Oh, smoke rolling.
Alright, so this is a two-part job here. The first part, we got to go rescue a guy, take him to Gerald. The second part, we got to destroy a whole bunch of cars. Both are pretty heavy hitters. The second one's even harder. We can do my buzzard on the second one, though, and just annihilate him.
Yeah, we could take my fair testicle as well.
Well, you guys can take that, and I'll be on the air. Your testicle. I'm just going the redneck testicle. It's one of the new combat. It's a Kieran Rebel with a 100mm cannon on the back. Somebody can sit in the back of it and just shoot it.
In your garage?
No.
I
Angel has it. He has to order it. You can order it for the first part too. He'll be really helpful on the first part. All right, I'm just out front, guys, by the bikes. I'm in a black my heist car. I can carry 4, so you guys can get in here, and I'll take it to the Kieran Rebel.
Oh god, your garage is so bright, it's blinding me.
Yeah, that's why you don't go out in the garage when you're baked. No rush. I don't want to rush through these jobs. I like to take my time, have some fun. Like I said, the only failure is dying. Because in a heist, if you die, it stops the heist. There's only a few heists that have more than one life. And even then, you don't want to be the guy that blows the one life.
Oh, that's right. They got Franklin's Buffalo on there. It's like the hood scoop and stuff now.
Yeah, they've had it for a long time, but yeah, I know. You haven't played that much in a long time.
I haven't had you touch the GTA since summer.
Oh, I know. Yeah, get on in. This is my heist car. 4 people. We're going to cruise over to Angel's Kieran Rebel. And you guys can take that. It needs one person in the back shooting the gun.
Yeah, definitely.
Unfortunately, I have to the 50-50 it up most of the time with that, because you know everyone that you called up wants to... Here, get in really quick, Mike. Might as well roll together on the first part. The bike's not going to give you... If you get hit by a car and die or something, yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Plus, the GPS, you can't see where it is, so... Did you know you can actually roll down the windows?
No.
Yeah, instead of putting a gun up, you just got to put your fist out. And you can,
Oh, he broke it.
Well, I know. I'm just saying, like, you know.
No, I like break the window. I like putting my gun out the window.
And I'm no longer high. Okay, that'll work. I'll try it.
I like how in GTA 4 they kind of like hung out the side of the window a little more. I kind of like that.
Yeah, I think my favorite thing about GTA 4 is still is little Jacob. I wish he was in this game. I think it'd be rad to see, like, little Jacob have some gray hair,
Little Jacob.
be out here. Little Jacob was the Rasta gun dealer. But he'd roll around with you, and he'd be like, Bomba Clot! Let's smoke some weed, Bomba Clot. Alright, there's your toy, boys.
Oh, what?
Let Mike go ahead and get in the back. You can shoot all you want, but it doesn't have armor. That's the thing. It's not it's got a little bit of armor, but it doesn't have bulletproof tires or anything, which makes it my least favorite. But there's a full-on armored car now with, like, you know, 50mm cannon turret on the back, completely armored tires. It's what I'm gonna buy. And there's also, like, some really badass new combat vehicles, combat choppers.
Just press R2 or R1. I forget.
No, that's one way to get the door off. You're gonna give me the longest fucking way off this beach, aren't you, you stupid GPS? Which I'm not really even following, so just drive. Just crumbling. Yeah, when I got Smokey in the house, I always got my Smokey Man camera cover up. Some people can always tell. We can't go crazy with that gun on the first part until after we get the package, because there's a friendly we don't want to kill. And if we blow up the cars and gas tanks that they're hanging out in, it'll blow up the pot. So,
Okay.
But after we pick it up, a bunch of hostile vehicles are going to come in, and you can just blow them away. And the second part, you can go crazy as you want with that. But
Mike, there's a light in your dip.
You can
Like,
point at
you know,
people